Hello guys and welcome to a new video in physics. In this video, we will complete our practice problems on page 217. We reached to the question number 3. A 7 kilogram object moving at 2 meters per second receives two impulses one after the other along the direction of its motion. Both of these impulses are illustrated in figure 2. Find the resulting speed and direction of motion of the object after each impulse. So, in this question, we will find the final velocity from the figure 1 and the figure 2 for the object. As we learned in the beginning, we should write the noun in this question. So, what we have a noun for this question? In the beginning, we have 7 kilogram. This is question number 3. Here we have a 7 kilogram. That is the mass, which is equal to 7 kilogram. Moving at 2 meters per second. That means the velocity v initial equal to 2 meters per second. Now, from the figure 1, we have the force and here we have the time. So, the force that's equal to 5. So, we have F equal to 5 Newton. And here we have the time. Here we have T1 and here we have T2. So, T initial equal to 1 second and we have T2 or T final equal to 2 seconds. So in the beginning, we will calculate the delta T. In the beginning, we will calculate delta T. Delta T equal to T final minus T initial. Delta T equal to T final, we have it, which is 2 minus T final, or T initial, which is 1, and delta T equal to 1 second. So from the general equation that we will use the general equation to find the V final. In the beginning, we will find the momentum, which is F delta T equal to delta P. F delta T equal to P final minus P initial. So, and we can write our equation like this: F delta T equal to P final. We need to find it because we need to find the velocity, and we will find the velocity by finding in the beginning P final minus P initial. We have it, which is mv initial. Now we will write the numbers. F, we have it in the question, which is 5 multiplied by delta T, we calculated, which is 1 second. So 5 multiplied by 1 equal to P final, we need to find it, minus M, the mass, which is 7, multiplied by V initial, which is 2. So 5 multiplied by 1, which is, that means 5, equal to P final. 7 multiplied by 2, that's equal to 14. So after that, we will find the P final, that's equal to 19 kilogram meter over second. Now we found the final momentum. After that, we have the final momentum equal to mv final. So we have the momentum, which is 19, equal to the mass, which is 7, multiplied by v final. V final, we need to find it. So V final equal to 19 over 7. And the final result will be 19 over 7. That's equal to 2.7 meter per second. This is the final velocity for the figure 1. Now we need to find the velocity for the figure 2. So from the figure number 2, we have here the velocity and we have the time also here. So we will write the noun in the beginning as we learned. We have the same mass. We have the same mass, which is equal to 7 kilogram. And also we have the same velocity, V initial, equal to 2 meter over second. And we need to find V final. But from the shape here, we have the force that's equal to -5. And we have the time, which is 2 minus 1. Now we will find it. F equal to -5. And we have T1 and T2. T initial, we have it, which is 1. And we have T final, which is equal to 2 seconds. So, as the figure number 1, in the beginning we should find delta T. That's equal to T final minus T initial, and delta T equal to 2 minus 1 equal to 1 second. And after that, we will write the general equation, which is, here we have the general equation, F delta T equal to P final minus P initial. And F delta T equal to P final minus the P initial here, that's equal to MV initial. And now we will write the numbers. We have F from the shape that we found it, which is equal to -5 Newton. So -5 multiplied by 1, this is the time, equal to P final, we need to find it, -7. The mass is 7 multiplied by 2. So -5 times 1, that's equal to -5, equal to P final multiplied by -7 multiplied by 2, that's equal to -14. Now we have P final equal to 14 minus 5, and P final equal to 9 kilogram meter over second. Now we found the momentum, and after that we could find the velocity, the final velocity. So P final equal to mv final. And after that we have P final, which is 9, equal to the mass, that's equal to 7, multiplied by the velocity. We need to calculate the velocity. So V final equal to 9 over 7, which is equal to 1.3 meter per second. And until here we reach to the final of our question. We found V final for the figure 2, and we found V final for the figure number 1, which was 2.7 meter per second. Here we have the question number 4. The driver accelerates a 240 kilogram snowmobile, which results in a force being exerted that speeds up the snowmobile from 6 meter per second to 28 meter per second over a time interval of 60 seconds. A. Sketch the event showing the initial and final situations. B. What is the snowmobile's change in momentum? What is the impulse on the snowmobile? What is the magnitude of the average force that is exerted on the snowmobile? In the beginning, we will ignore the sketch for the question and we will find just B and C. As we learned in the beginning, we will write the noun for this question. So what we have noun for this question? Here we have the driver accelerates at 240 kilogram. So in the question number 4 here, we have the mass that's equal to 240 kilogram, which result in a force being exerted that speeds up the snowmobile from 6 meter per second to 28 meter per second. So here we have a V initial, which is equal to 6 meter per second, and also we have V final, and that's equal to 28 meter per second over a time interval of 60 seconds. We have the time interval, which is 60 seconds. What is the snowmobile's change in momentum? What is the impulse of the snowmobile? Here we have a note. If we find the change in momentum, it's the same for the impulse. Or if we find the impulse, it's the same for the change in momentum. So we can write as this delta P equal to Ft, and this is the same number that we will have. So if we find delta B, that's equal to Ft. As the noun that we have in the question, we will find delta P. So delta P, this is part B, delta P equal to P final minus P initial, and that's lead to delta P equal to mv final minus mv initial. Because we have here the same mass in the final one and the initial one, so we will write our equation like this: delta P equal to m, this is the constant, and here we have V final minus V initial. So delta B, now we will write the numbers. We have the mass, which is 240 multiplied by V final minus V initial. V final, we have it 28 minus 6. So delta P equal to 240 multiplied by 28 minus 6, that's equal to 22. And after that, delta P equal to 240 multiplied by 22, that's equal to 5.28 multiplied by 10 to power 3. The units that we have here, which is kilogram meter over second. This is for the momentum, and as we said, the momentum that's equal to impulse, so the change in momentum equal to the impulse, and that's equal to 5.28 times 10 to power 3 kilogram meter over second. Now we finished from B. After that, we will find C. What is the magnitude of the average force that is exerted on the snowmobile? So here we should find the force, which is F. So we have, this is C. We have F T equal to delta P. And if we, because we need to find F, so F is equal to delta P over T. F equal to delta P, we found it, which is 5.28 times 10 to power 3 over T, the time we have it in the question, which is 60. So the force equal to 88 Newton. And this is the part C in this question. In this problems that we have just the question number 5. The question number 5 will be a homework for you. So I hope you can find the result of the question number 5. So calculate question number 5 and send it to me, please. Until here, we reach to the final of our lesson. See you soon, inshallah.